Something is happening in your body right now that science is only beginning to understand. Not tomorrow. Not when you decide to start taking better care of yourself. Right now, in this moment, as you are reading these words and feeling whatever you are feeling, a process is occurring inside your cells that has no adequate name in conventional medicine, but that ancient traditions have always pointed toward, that quantum biology is now beginning to map, and that your body has been waiting your entire life for you to consciously activate. Your skin is remembering something, not in the way we usually talk about memory, not the kind stored in your brain, not the kind that surfaces when you smell something familiar or hear a song from your past. This is cellular memory, genetic memory, the kind written into the original code of every living cell in your body, the kind that knows, at a level far beneath conscious thought, exactly what you are supposed to look like, feel like, radiate like, when you are operating at your highest biological frequency. And here is what nobody told you. Here is what gets buried under the noise of every anti-aging product, every beauty industry message, every cultural story about what happens to a body as it moves through time. Your original code is not lost. It is not erased. It is not deteriorating beyond reach. It is dormant. It is suppressed. It is waiting with extraordinary patience and extraordinary faithfulness for the signal that tells it to wake up. That signal is your aura. That signal is the electromagnetic field your heart generates every single second of your life. The field that extends several feet beyond your body in every direction. The field that the Heart Math Institute has measured and mapped and confirmed as the most powerful electromagnetic broadcaster in your entire biological system. Your heart generates a field 60 times more electrically powerful than your brain. 60 times. And that field does not stay inside your chest. It radiates outward. It touches everything around you. It communicates with the quantum field that surrounds and interpenetrates all matter. And it communicates with every single cell in your body, including the ones in your skin, your connective tissue, your fascia, your organs, the deep regenerative layers that are responsible for whether you look and feel vital or depleted, young or old, alive or merely surviving. When that field is coherent, when it is broadcasting at a high, clear, organized frequency, it sends a signal to your cells that activates regenerative processes at the genetic level. When that field is incoherent, fragmented by chronic stress, fear, grief, suppressed emotion, disconnection from your own light, it sends a different signal. One that accelerates the biological processes we associate with aging. One that tells your cells to conserve, protect, shut down, survive rather than thrive. Most people are broadcasting the survival signal without knowing it. Not because they are doing anything wrong, not because they are broken or damaged or too far gone, but because nobody showed them how their own field works. Nobody explained that the electromagnetic broadcast of their heart is the primary language their cells listen to. Nobody told them that the state of their aura, the coherence or incoherence of their personal energy field, is one of the most powerful biological regulators their body has. You are about to find out. And what you are about to discover is not just that your skin can remember its original code. It is that the process of remembering has already begun. Something in you recognized this title. Something in you was drawn to this transmission. That is not accident. That is your field responding to a frequency it has been searching for. The frequency of your own original light, calling you home to yourself. This is the transmission for the chosen ones, not chosen by anyone else, chosen by their own readiness to stop broadcasting unconsciously and start radiating with full, deliberate, luminous intention. Chosen by the part of them that knows, has always known, that what they see in the mirror is not the whole story, that there is a version of them that is more vital, more radiant, more alive than what chronic stress and unconscious living has allowed to surface. That the original code is still there. It is still there. And today, you are going to remember it. Let us begin at the beginning. Not the beginning of you, though we will get there, but the beginning of what science now understands about the relationship between your energy field and your biology. Because this is where everything changes. This is where the conversation stops being mystical and starts being measurable. And measurable means directable. And directable means yours. Your body is not a machine. This is the first thing to understand. And it is more radical than it sounds, because almost everything about modern medicine, modern beauty culture, and modern aging science treats your body exactly like a machine. A collection of parts that wear out over time, that need to be repaired or replaced or supplemented from the outside. The machine model says that aging is inevitable deterioration, that your cells are programmed to decline, that the best you can do is slow the process down with the right interventions, the right products, the right procedures. But quantum biology says something completely different. Quantum biology, the field that studies the quantum mechanical processes occurring in living systems, says that your body is not a machine. It is a field. It is a dynamic, responsive, self-organizing system of energy and information that is in constant communication with itself and with the larger field of energy that surrounds it. And the most important word in that description is responsive. Your biology responds, not just to physical inputs like food and exercise and sleep, though those matter enormously. It responds to energy, to frequency, to the quality of information your own electromagnetic field is broadcasting to your cells. This is the frontier of epigenetics, the science of how gene expression is regulated not just by the genes themselves, but by signals from the environment. And your internal environment, the electromagnetic environment created by your own heart field, your own nervous system, your own emotional and energetic state, is the most intimate and constant environmental signal your cells receive. More constant than anything you eat, more constant than the air you breathe. Your heart has been broadcasting to your cells every moment of your life. The question is what it has been saying. Here is what we know from the research. The HeartMath Institute, which has been studying the physiology of heart coherence for decades, has demonstrated that when the heart enters a state of coherence, when its electromagnetic field becomes organized, rhythmic, and high frequency, measurable changes occur throughout the body. Immune function improves. Hormonal regulation normalizes. The nervous system shifts from sympathetic dominance, the stress response, to parasympathetic activation, the rest, repair, and regenerate state. Cognitive function sharpens. Emotional resilience increases. And at the cellular level, the expression of genes associated with inflammation, cellular aging, and oxidative stress shifts toward patterns associated with vitality and regeneration. That is your aura healing your body. That is your electromagnetic field, your personal broadcast to the quantum field, speaking directly to your biology and changing what it does. Now let us talk about skin. Because skin is not just the surface of you. Skin is the largest organ of your body, and it is one of the most energetically sensitive tissues you have. Your skin is in constant electromagnetic communication with your nervous system, your immune system, your endocrine system, and your heart field. The cells of your skin, the fibroblasts that produce collagen and elastin, the keratinocytes that form the outer layers, the melanocytes that determine pigmentation, the stem cells in the basal layer that are responsible for regeneration. All of these cells are listening. They are reading the electromagnetic signals your body broadcasts internally. They are responding to the frequency of your field. When your field is in coherence, when you are radiating at a high, clear frequency, your skin cells receive signals that activate collagen synthesis, cellular repair, mitochondrial function, and the regenerative processes that produce what we call youthful skin. Not as a cosmetic effect, as a biological reality. The cells are doing what they are designed to do when they receive the right signal. When your field is incoherent, fragmented by chronic stress, emotional suppression, disconnection from your own energy, your skin cells receive a different signal. Cortisol levels rise, inflammation increases, collagen breakdown accelerates, the regenerative processes slow. The cells shift from building mode to survival mode, and over time, that shift becomes visible on the surface. Not because aging is inevitable, because the signal changed. This is what the beauty industry does not tell you. This is what gets lost in the conversation about serums and procedures and supplements. The most powerful anti-aging intervention available to you is not applied to your skin from the outside. It is broadcast to your skin from the inside, from the coherent electromagnetic field of your own heart, from the high-frequency radiance of your own aura, from the conscious activation of your own original light. Your skin is not aging. Your skin is responding to your signal, and when you change your signal, your skin changes its response. Feel that for a moment, not as a concept, as a reality that is happening in your body right now. Your skin is listening to you. Every cell in your body is listening to you, not to your thoughts, though those matter, to your frequency, to the quality of energy your field is broadcasting, to the coherence or incoherence of your personal electromagnetic signature. What are you broadcasting right now? Not as a judgment, as a genuine question. Because most people, if they are honest, are broadcasting a signal that has been shaped far more by accumulated stress, chronic worry, emotional suppression, and disconnection from their own light than by conscious choice. Most people are running on an energetic program they never chose, a frequency inherited from their environment, their conditioning, their unprocessed emotional history. And that program is broadcasting to their cells, constantly, without pause. The moment you become aware of your signal, everything changes, because a conscious broadcast is infinitely more powerful than an unconscious one. The moment you take your hand on the dial of your own frequency, the moment you begin to deliberately cultivate the coherence of your heart field, you begin to change the signal your cells are receiving. And cells respond quickly, more quickly than most people believe. Research on cellular regeneration shows that skin cells turn over approximately every 2 to 4 weeks at the surface, with deeper regenerative cycles occurring over months. Your mitochondria, the energy-producing organelles in every cell, respond to energetic signals within hours. Your gene expression can shift in response to changes in your internal electromagnetic environment within days. Your body is not a slow machine waiting to be fixed. It is a responsive field waiting for a clear signal. And your original code, the genetic blueprint for your highest biological expression, the version of you that radiates vitality and luminosity, and the kind of aliveness that people feel when they are near you. That code is still in there. It has not been deleted. It has not been overwritten. It has been suppressed by a signal that told it to wait. And it has been waiting, faithfully, patiently, for you to come back to yourself. This is what we mean when we say your skin is remembering its original code. This is not metaphor. This is epigenetic reality. When the signal changes, when your field becomes coherent, when your aura activates to its full luminous power, the genes that have been suppressed begin to express again. The regenerative processes that have been on standby begin to activate. The cells that have been in survival mode begin to shift into building mode. Your biology begins to return to its original instructions. Youth is not a destination behind you. It is a frequency. And your body knows exactly how to tune to it. If this transmission is landing in your body the way it is meant to, take a moment to like this video and subscribe so we can keep going deeper together. There is so much more of this to explore. Now let me tell you about a woman named Soleil. Soleil was 43 years old when she first noticed something had changed. Not in the way she expected change to come, not gradually, not with effort, not as the result of some new regimen she had started. She noticed it the way you notice dawn, not the moment it begins, but the moment there is suddenly more light than dark, and you realize the shift has been happening longer than you knew. She had been going through what she called her quiet years. Not unhappy, exactly. Not in crisis. Just quiet in a way that felt like dimming. Like someone had turned a rheostat down on the quality of her light. She went to work. She came home. She took care of the people who needed taking care of. She did all the things she was supposed to do. But somewhere along the way, she had stopped feeling like herself. She had stopped feeling like the version of herself she remembered, the one who walked into rooms and felt her own aliveness, who looked in the mirror and recognized something luminous looking back. The mirror had become a place she avoided, not because she was vain, because she could not reconcile what she saw there with what she felt she was. There was a gap between the surface and the source, and she did not know how to close it. She started paying attention to her energy, not in a dramatic way. She did not overhaul her life or make grand declarations. She started simply, with her breath, with 5 minutes in the morning before anyone else was awake, sitting with her hand on her heart and asking quietly, "What am I broadcasting right now?" Not as a spiritual practice, though it became one, as an honest inquiry. What frequency am I sending to my cells? What signal is my field radiating to the world around me? What she found in those first quiet mornings was not what she expected. She expected to find fear or grief or some dramatic, unprocessed emotion. What she found was exhaustion, a deep cellular exhaustion that had nothing to do with sleep. The exhaustion of someone who had been running on a survival signal for so long that they had forgotten what it felt like to be in building mode. The exhaustion of a field that had been broadcasting incoherence for years, not from trauma, not from crisis, but from the slow, steady accumulation of small contractions, small moments of choosing smallness, small instances of dimming her light to make others comfortable, small decisions to broadcast less than she was. She had been turning herself down for so long that she had forgotten the original setting. So she began to turn herself back up, slowly, with extraordinary gentleness, not forcing, not performing, not trying to feel something she did not feel. Just stopping the active dimming, stopping the habit of contraction, letting the field do what it wanted to do when she stopped suppressing it. And here is what happened. Within 3 weeks, her skin changed. Not dramatically, not in the way a procedure changes it, in the way that living things change when they receive the right signal from the inside out, with a quality of aliveness that no topical treatment can replicate. The dullness began to lift. The texture began to soften. The eyes, which are always the first place the field shows, became clearer, brighter, more present. People started asking her what she had changed, what she was doing differently, whether she had been on vacation. She had not been on vacation. She had come home to her own frequency. She had stopped broadcasting the survival signal and started allowing the original code to come back online. This is not Soleil's story alone. This is the story of every person who has ever made the shift from unconscious dimming to conscious radiance. The details are different. The timeline is different. But the mechanism is the same. When the field becomes coherent, the biology responds. When the aura activates to its full power, the cells receive the signal they have been waiting for. When you stop broadcasting the frequency of your depletion and start radiating the frequency of your original light, something in your body remembers what it was designed to do. And it does it. Has there been a moment in your own life when you felt your aura shift? When you walked into a room and something in the energy changed? When someone responded to you differently and you could feel it was your field they were responding to? Drop it in the comments. I genuinely want to know what that felt like for you. Now let us do the first practice, because understanding this is not enough. The mind can hold the concept while the field continues broadcasting the old signal. What we need is not just comprehension. We need activation. We need to give your field the experience of coherence, to let your body feel what it feels like when the signal is clear, when the aura is at full radiance, when the original code receives permission to come back online. This practice takes about 10 minutes. If you are somewhere, you can close your eyes and breathe freely. Do that now. If you are moving or driving or somewhere that requires your eyes open, you can still receive this. Let the words land in your body rather than just your mind, and return to the full practice when you have stillness available. Begin with your breath, not a special breath, not a technique, just your actual breath, as it is right now. Notice it. Notice the temperature of the air as it enters. Notice the slight expansion in your chest or your belly as you inhale. Notice the release as you exhale. You are not trying to change your breath. You are simply becoming aware of it. Awareness is the first act of coherence. The moment you bring conscious attention to your body, your nervous system begins to shift. The field begins to organize. Now bring your attention to your heart, not as a metaphor, to the actual physical location of your heart in the center left of your chest. Place one hand there if you can. Feel the warmth of your own hand against your chest. Feel, or simply imagine feeling, the beat of your heart beneath your palm. Your heart is generating an electromagnetic field right now. It has been generating it every moment of your life. That field is extending outward from your chest in every direction. It is reaching beyond your skin. It is reaching into the space around you. This is not imagination. This is measurable physics. Your field is real. It is active. It is broadcasting right now. Take a breath and let that land. Your field is real. It is active. It is broadcasting right now. Now, with your hand on your heart and your breath slow and steady, I want you to bring to mind something that generates genuine warmth. Not a forced, positive feeling. Not something you think you should feel good about. Something that, when you think of it, there is an actual physical sensation of warmth, or expansion, or softness in your chest. It might be a person. It might be a place. It might be an animal. It might be a memory of a moment when you felt completely yourself, completely alive, completely at home in your own existence. It might be something as simple as sunlight on your face, or the smell of something you love, or the image of something beautiful that has no complicated history attached to it. Find that thing. Let it be specific. Let it be real. And let yourself feel it. Not perform it, not think about it, but actually feel the physical sensation of warmth or expansion that it produces in your chest. That sensation is coherence. That is your heart field organizing into a high-frequency, ordered signal. That is your aura activating. And that signal, right now, as you feel it, is reaching every cell in your body, including every cell in your skin, including the stem cells in the basal layer that are responsible for regeneration, including the fibroblasts that produce collagen, including the mitochondria that power every cellular process. They are all receiving this signal right now. They are all listening. And what they are hearing is build, regenerate, come back online. The original code is active. Stay with this sensation for a few breaths. Let it expand. You are not manufacturing this. You are not pretending. You are activating a real biological state, heart coherence, that has real, measurable effects on every system in your body. You are broadcasting the signal that your cells have been waiting for. Now, while you are in this state of warmth and expansion, I want you to say something to your body. Not out loud, if that is not comfortable. Internally, with the full weight of your intention behind it. Say, I am returning to my original code. I am returning to my original code. Say it again. Feel the truth of it. Not as a wish, as a statement of what is already happening. Because it is already happening. The moment you entered coherence, the process began. I am returning to my original code. Take a long, slow breath. Let your hand rest on your heart for one more moment. Feel the warmth of your own field. Feel the aliveness of your own body responding to a clear signal. This is what you are. This is what your body does when you stop broadcasting the survival frequency and start radiating the original one. When you are ready, open your eyes or bring your attention back to the external world. Carry this warmth with you. It does not have to end when the practice ends. The coherence you just activated is the natural state of your field. The work is not to manufacture it. The work is to stop suppressing it. Your field knows how to do this. Your body knows how to do this. You just gave it permission. Now let us go deeper into what is actually happening in your biology when your aura is at full coherence. Because the surface story, skin looks better. You feel younger. People notice something different about you. That story is true, but it is only the visible tip of something far more extraordinary. What is happening underneath that visible change is a cascade of biological events that conventional medicine has no adequate framework for, but that quantum biology is beginning to map with increasing precision. Let us start with your mitochondria. The mitochondria are the energy-producing organelles in your cells, often called the powerhouses of the cell, though that description barely scratches the surface of what they do. Your mitochondria produce ATP, the energy currency that powers every biological process in your body. But they do far more than produce energy. They regulate cellular aging. They control the process of apoptosis, programmed cell death. They communicate with the nucleus of the cell and influence gene expression. And they are exquisitely sensitive to electromagnetic signals. Research in mitochondrial biology has shown that mitochondrial function is directly influenced by the electromagnetic environment of the cell. Low-frequency, incoherent electromagnetic signals, the kind associated with chronic stress, emotional suppression, and energetic depletion, are associated with mitochondrial dysfunction, reduced ATP production, increased oxidative stress, and accelerated cellular aging. High-frequency, coherent electromagnetic signals, the kind associated with heart coherence, positive emotional states, and energetic activation, are associated with improved mitochondrial function, increased ATP production, reduced oxidative stress, and enhanced cellular repair. Your aura is not just visible. It is biological. The coherence of your heart field directly influences the function of the mitochondria in every cell of your body, including your skin cells. When your aura is at full radiance, when your field is broadcasting the high-frequency signal of coherence, your mitochondria receive that signal and respond by producing more energy, repairing more efficiently, and activating the genetic programs associated with cellular vitality. This is why people who are in a high state of energetic coherence, people who are in love, people who have just had a profound spiritual experience, people who are living in alignment with their deepest purpose, often look visibly younger, not because life and purpose are cosmetically beneficial in some vague way, because the electromagnetic state of their field is activating mitochondrial function throughout their body, including in their skin. And the cells are responding by doing what they do when they have enough energy and the right signal. They regenerate. Now let us talk about telomeres. If you have been paying attention to the science of aging at all in the last decade, you have heard about telomeres, the protective caps at the end of your chromosomes that determine how many times a cell can divide before it enters a state of senescence. The shortening of telomeres is one of the most well-studied mechanisms of cellular aging. As telomeres shorten, cells lose their ability to replicate, tissues lose their ability to regenerate, and the visible and functional signs of aging accelerate. What you may not have heard is that telomere length is not fixed. It is dynamic. It responds to your internal environment. The enzyme telomerase, which rebuilds and maintains telomere length, is regulated by your stress hormones, your inflammatory state, your emotional patterns, and your energetic frequency. Research by Nobel laureate Elizabeth Blackburn and others has shown that chronic psychological stress accelerates telomere shortening, and conversely, practices that reduce stress and increase what researchers call psychological well-being, including meditation, heart coherence practices, and states of positive emotional engagement are associated with increased telomerase activity and longer telomere length. Your aura is your telomere maintenance system. Not metaphorically, the coherent electromagnetic field of your heart, broadcasting the high-frequency signal of your original light, creates the internal environment in which telomerase is active and telomere length is preserved. When you are radiating at your full power, your cells are receiving the signal that tells them to maintain their regenerative capacity. When you are dimmed, broadcasting the incoherent signal of chronic stress and suppressed vitality, your cells receive the signal that tells them to begin the shutdown sequence. You are not a passive recipient of aging. You are the broadcaster of the signal that determines how your cells age. And here is the part that will change how you think about every morning you look in the mirror. The signal can change. The field can shift. The broadcast can be updated. Not gradually, not after years of disciplined practice, not only if you have the right genes or the right circumstances. The signal can change the moment you shift the state of your field. The moment you enter coherence. The moment you stop broadcasting the survival frequency and start radiating the original one, your body is listening. It has always been listening. And it is ready, with extraordinary eagerness, to receive a different message. Let us talk about collagen, because this is where the quantum biology of your aura becomes most directly visible in your skin. Collagen is the structural protein that gives your skin its firmness, its elasticity, its plumpness, its ability to hold its shape. Collagen is produced by fibroblasts, specialized cells in the dermis, and its production is regulated by a complex cascade of signals that includes growth factors, hormones, inflammatory mediators, and electromagnetic signals. Yes, electromagnetic signals. Research in bioelectromagnetics has demonstrated that fibroblast activity, including collagen synthesis, is directly influenced by electromagnetic fields. This is why certain frequencies of light therapy and electromagnetic therapy have measurable effects on skin regeneration. The cells respond to electromagnetic input. They are designed to respond to electromagnetic input, and the most powerful, most constant, most biologically relevant electromagnetic input your skin cells receive is the field generated by your own heart. When your heart field is coherent, when your aura is at full radiance, the electromagnetic environment your fibroblasts are living in is one that activates collagen synthesis, reduces inflammatory signaling, and promotes the kind of cellular activity associated with healthy, vital, regenerating skin. When your field is incoherent, the electromagnetic environment shifts in the opposite direction. Inflammatory signals increase. Collagen breakdown accelerates. The regenerative processes slow. Your skin is not aging on a fixed schedule. Your skin is responding to your field. And your field is something you can change. Now, I want to talk about something that goes even deeper than the biochemistry. Something that quantum physics points toward, but that our language barely has words for yet. The concept of the body's original coherent state, the frequency at which your biology was designed to operate before the accumulated interference of stress, conditioning, and unconscious living began to fragment your signal. Every living system has what physicists call a ground state, the lowest energy, most stable, most coherent configuration of the system. For a quantum system, the ground state is the state of maximum order, maximum coherence, minimum entropy. It is the state the system naturally tends toward when interference is removed. Not the most active state, the most coherent state. Your body has a biological ground state, a frequency of maximum coherence, maximum order, maximum vitality, maximum regenerative capacity. That is its natural configuration when the interference is removed. This is not a state you have to build toward. It is not a state you have to earn. It is the state your biology returns to when the signal that has been disrupting it, the chronic stress, the emotional suppression, the unconscious broadcasting of fear and lack and survival, is cleared. This is what we mean by your original code. Not a memory of youth in the nostalgic sense. The actual biological blueprint of your highest coherent state. The frequency at which your cells were designed to operate, at which your skin was designed to regenerate, at which your entire biological system was designed to function. That blueprint is still in your DNA. It has never been erased. It has been suppressed by interference, by the incoherent signal of a field that forgot its own power. When you remove the interference, the system returns to its ground state. The original code comes back online. Not because you added something new, because you stopped suppressing what was always there. This is the deepest truth of what we are exploring today. Youth is not something you lost. Youth, as a biological frequency, as a cellular state, as the expression of a coherent field operating at its original power, is something that is still encoded in you. It is still there. It is waiting for the interference to clear. It is waiting for your field to come back to coherence. It is waiting for you to stop broadcasting the signal of depletion and start radiating the signal of your original light. And you can do this. Not someday. Now. In this body. At this age. With this history. Because the original code does not have an expiration date. The blueprint does not age. The frequency that is encoded in your DNA, the frequency of your highest biological expression, is as available to you today as it was the day you were born. Your skin is remembering. Your cells are listening. Your field is ready. Let us go deeper now into the specific mechanisms by which your aura shapes your physical reality. Not just your skin, but the entire energetic architecture of your body and the reality that assembles around you. Because this is where the science of your personal energy field becomes truly extraordinary. This is where quantum mechanics stops being abstract and starts being personal. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field. We have established that. But let us be precise about what that field actually is and what it actually does. Because the precision matters. It matters because vague understanding produces vague results. And you deserve the full picture of your own power. The human heart generates two distinct but related fields. The first is an electrical field produced by the electrical activity of the heart muscle as it contracts and relaxes with each beat. This electrical field extends throughout the body and can be measured on the surface of the skin anywhere on the body, not just near the heart. It is the field that an electrocardiogram records, but the EKG only captures the field as it moves through the body. It does not capture what the field does beyond the body. The second field generated by the heart is a magnetic field, produced by the same electrical activity, but extending far beyond the body. The heart's magnetic field is the strongest magnetic field generated by any organ in the body. It is approximately 5,000 times stronger than the magnetic field generated by the brain, and it extends measurably several feet beyond the body in every direction. Not as a metaphor, as a measured, documented, reproducible scientific fact. This magnetic field is what the HeartMath Institute has been studying for decades. And what they have found is that this field is not just a passive byproduct of cardiac activity. It is an active information carrier. It encodes information about the physiological state of the person generating it, their emotional state, their stress levels, their hormonal patterns, their nervous system activation. and it broadcasts that information outward to other people in the vicinity, to the environment, and to every cell in the body. That last point is the one that changes everything. Your heart's magnetic field broadcasts information to every cell in your body. The cells of your body are not just receiving chemical signals from hormones and neurotransmitters. They are receiving electromagnetic signals from your heart field. And those electromagnetic signals influence gene expression. They influence mitochondrial function. They influence cellular repair and regeneration. They are, in a very real and measurable sense, the language your heart speaks to your biology. And the quality of that language, the coherence or incoherence of the signal, determines what your biology does in response. Here is the quantum mechanics of it. At the subatomic level, every cell in your body is a quantum system. The electrons in the molecules of your cells exist in quantum states. They are not particles at fixed locations. They are probability distributions, waves of potential. The behavior of these quantum states is influenced by the electromagnetic environment the cell is in. When the electromagnetic environment is coherent, when the field is organized, regular, high frequency, the quantum states in the cell tend toward coherence as well. Molecular processes become more efficient. Enzymatic reactions proceed more effectively. DNA repair mechanisms function more accurately. The cell operates at its highest biological efficiency. When the electromagnetic environment is incoherent, fragmented, low frequency, disorganized, the quantum states in the cell are disrupted. Molecular processes become less efficient. Enzymatic reactions are impaired. DNA repair is compromised. Oxidative stress increases. The cell begins to operate in a degraded mode. Your aura is the electromagnetic environment your cells live in. Your heart field is the primary source of that environment, and the coherence or incoherence of your aura, determined by the frequency you are broadcasting, the state of your heart field, the quality of your conscious radiance, is one of the most powerful regulators of cellular function you have access to. This is not speculation. This is not wishful thinking, dressed up in scientific language. This is the frontier of quantum biology, documented in peer-reviewed research, pointing toward a conclusion that our conventional medical model has not yet fully integrated. Your consciousness, expressed as the electromagnetic coherence of your heart field, is a primary biological regulator, not a secondary influence, not a nice-to-have, a primary regulator of the cellular processes that determine how you age, how you heal, how you regenerate, and what reality assembles around you. You are not just a body having a spiritual experience. You are a quantum field that is constantly shaping its own biological substrate. And the moment you become conscious of that, the moment you take deliberate responsibility for the frequency you are broadcasting, you gain access to a level of biological self-regulation that most people never touch. Now, let us talk about what happens to your aura over time. Because understanding how the field gets dimmed is just as important as understanding how it gets activated. You cannot clear interference you cannot see. And most people are carrying interference in their field that they have been so accustomed to that they have stopped noticing it. They have mistaken the dimmed version of themselves for their actual frequency. When you were born, your field was at maximum coherence. This is not a spiritual claim. It is a biological one. A newborn's nervous system is not yet conditioned by chronic stress. Their heart field is not fragmented by years of emotional suppression. Their cells are receiving the coherent signal of a field that has not yet learned to dim itself. This is why babies radiate, why people are drawn to them, why there is something in the presence of a newborn that touches people at a level beyond the intellectual. They are broadcasting at full power. Their original code is fully active. Their aura is at its natural, unconditioned luminosity. And then, life happens. Not as a tragedy, as a process. The process by which a consciousness learns to navigate a world that is often not safe for full radiance. The process by which a bright field learns to contract in response to environments that cannot hold its full power. The process by which an original frequency gets overlaid with patterns of fear, protection, performance, and survival. Every time you contracted your field to stay safe, every time you dimmed your light to avoid being too much, to avoid standing out, to avoid the vulnerability of being fully seen, your aura registered that contraction, not as a wound, as a pattern, a learned frequency, a habit of broadcasting less than you are. Every time you experienced stress without resolution, every time the stress response activated and never fully discharged, your heart field absorbed that incoherence, not as damage, as interference, a layer of static over your original signal. Every time you suppressed an emotion, pushed it down, shut it off, refused to let it move through you, your field registered that suppression, not as strength, as fragmentation, a place in your electromagnetic broadcast where the signal goes dark. Over years and decades, these patterns accumulate. The field that was once broadcasting at full coherence, the field of your original code, becomes layered with interference. The original signal is still there. It has never stopped broadcasting, but it is being broadcast through layers of static, contraction, and suppression that distort it, weaken it, fragment it. And the cells of your body, receiving this fragmented signal, respond accordingly. Not with failure, with faithfulness. They are doing exactly what the signal tells them to do. Surviving, protecting, conserving, waiting. The good news, and it is extraordinary news, is that these layers are not permanent. They are not structural. They are not written into your DNA. They are patterns in your field. And patterns in a field can be cleared, not by force, not by effort, by coherence, by the deliberate activation of the signal that was there before the interference began. By the conscious broadcasting of your original frequency, which is still encoded in you, which has never stopped being there, which needs only the right conditions to come back to full expression. This is the return to the original code. Not a journey back in time, a journey back to frequency, a return to the coherent state that is your biological ground state, the state your body naturally occupies when the interference is cleared. And the tool for clearing the interference is the same tool that activates the original code. Your conscious, coherent, deliberately cultivated heart field. Your aura brought to full radiance. Your light turned back up to its original setting. Let us do the second practice now. This one goes deeper. This one is specifically designed to address the layers of interference in your field, not by analyzing them, not by processing them intellectually, but by flooding them with the coherent signal of your original frequency until the interference dissolves in the presence of a stronger signal. Find your stillness again. Breath. Hand on heart, if you can. This time, I want you to begin by acknowledging the interference, not dramatizing it, not dwelling in it, just acknowledging it honestly. There are places in your field where the signal is not clear. There are patterns you have been broadcasting that you did not choose. Patterns of contraction, of dimming, of broadcasting less than you are. You do not need to identify them specifically. You do not need to know their names or their origins. You just need to acknowledge that they are there, that your field has been carrying some static, that some of your broadcast has been shaped by survival rather than radiance. Breathe into that acknowledgement. Let it be honest without being harsh. You are not broken. You are a field that has been navigating a world that often asked it to be smaller than it is. The contraction was a response to real conditions. It served a purpose. It kept you safe. You can honor it for that, while also recognizing that you no longer need it. The survival signal has done its job. You are here. You are safe. You are ready for something different. Now I want you to bring your attention to the center of your chest and imagine, or simply intend, a light there. Not a dramatic light. A simple, steady, warm light. Like an ember that has never gone out. Because that is what it is. The original frequency of your field has never been extinguished. It has been covered, overlaid, suppressed, but it has never stopped burning. It is there right now, in the center of your chest, warm and steady and faithful, waiting. Feel that ember. Even if you cannot feel it clearly, intend it. Place your attention there and allow the possibility that your original light is still burning, that it has always been burning, that no amount of stress or suppression or dimming has ever been able to put it out, because it cannot be put out. It is not a candle that can be blown out by external winds. It is the original frequency of your field, encoded in you at the quantum level, present in every atom of your body, and it is inextinguishable. Now breathe into that ember and let it grow, not by forcing, by allowing, by removing the hand that has been covering it, by releasing the habit of contraction that has been keeping it small. Just let it be as big as it wants to be. Let the warmth expand. Let the light spread from that center in your chest outward, into your lungs, your belly, your shoulders, your arms, your throat, your face. Let it reach your skin. Let it reach the surface of you. Feel your skin from the inside. This is not a strange instruction. Your skin is alive. It is a living organ filled with cells that are right now receiving the signal of your field. Let them receive the signal of this light. Let the warmth reach them. Let the original frequency, the one that says, build, regenerate, come back online. Let it reach every cell of your skin. Say to your skin internally, with the full weight of your intention, I remember you. I am returning to you. The original code is active. Say it again. Feel the truth of it, not as a hope, as a fact. The original code is active. The signal has changed. The field is coherent. The cells are listening. Stay here for as long as you need. There is no rush. This is not a technique to be completed. This is a state to be inhabited. The more time you spend in this state, the more often you return to this coherent, luminous, original frequency field, the more your cells receive the signal that activates regeneration. The more your biology returns to its ground state, the more your skin remembers what it was designed to do. When you are ready, take a deep breath and let the warmth settle into your body, not ending, integrating. This is not something that stops when the practice stops. Your field carries this coherence forward. Your cells carry this signal. The original code that was activated in this practice does not turn off when you open your eyes. It continues broadcasting. It continues reaching your cells. It continues doing what it was designed to do. You just gave your biology a very clear instruction, and your biology heard it. Now, let us talk about the quantum field beyond your body. Because your aura does not stop at the edge of your skin. It does not stop at the edge of the measurable electromagnetic field extending several feet from your body. Your personal energy field, your aura, is in constant communication with what physicists call the quantum field, the underlying field of energy and information from which all physical reality emerges. This is not mysticism. This is quantum field theory, one of the most rigorously tested frameworks in all of physics. The quantum field is real. It is the substrate from which particles emerge and into which they dissolve. It is the medium through which quantum information travels, and it is responsive to the coherent electromagnetic signals of living systems. Your aura is your interface with the quantum field. The coherent electromagnetic broadcast of your heart field reaches beyond the physical boundaries of your body and interacts with the quantum field in ways that influence what possibilities become available to you. What people, what circumstances, what synchronicities, what realities can come into resonance with your signal. This is the mechanism behind what many traditions have described as the law of attraction, though the quantum physics of it is more precise and more interesting than the popular understanding. It is not that you think positive thoughts and positive things appear. It is that your coherent electromagnetic field, your aura at full radiance, creates a resonance condition in the quantum field that makes certain possibilities more accessible. Like a tuning fork that causes other tuning forks of the same frequency to vibrate, your coherent field activates resonant possibilities in the quantum field around you. What you radiate, reality assembles around, not as a metaphor, as a quantum mechanical process. The coherent signal of your aura reaches the quantum field and activates resonant patterns, patterns of possibility that match your frequency. When your frequency is coherence, vitality, and original code radiance, the patterns that activate are ones associated with those qualities. When your frequency is survival, depletion, and fragmented incoherence, the patterns that activate match those qualities instead. This is why the return to your original code is not just about your skin. It is not just about looking younger or feeling more vital, though those are real and beautiful effects. It is about the reality you are assembling around you. It is about what becomes possible when your field is broadcasting at full coherence, when your aura is radiating the frequency of your original light, versus what remains impossible when your field is fragmented and dimmed. The person who walks into a room and changes the energy of the room, who makes people feel calmer, more alive, more themselves, is not doing something special with their personality or their social skills. They are broadcasting a coherent field that activates coherence in the fields of the people around them. That is quantum resonance. That is aura mechanics. And it is available to anyone whose field is at full coherence. The person who seems to attract extraordinary synchronicities, who is always in the right place at the right time, who finds that opportunities seem to find them rather than the other way around, is not lucky in the conventional sense. They are broadcasting a coherent signal that is in resonance with a wide range of quantum possibilities. Their field is tuned, their aura is clear, and the quantum field responds to a clear signal with extraordinary generosity. This is what is available to you when your original code is active. Not just younger-looking skin, not just more energy, a different quality of reality, a different quality of what reaches you and what assembles around you, a life that matches the frequency of your highest biological and energetic expression. And it begins in your field. It begins in the coherence of your heart. It begins with the conscious decision to stop broadcasting the survival signal and start radiating the original one. Now I want to speak to something that many people feel but rarely say out loud: the fear that it is too late. The quiet, persistent belief that whatever window existed for this kind of return, this kind of biological activation, this kind of energetic renewal, has closed. That too much time has passed. That too many years of the wrong signal have accumulated. That the original code is too buried, too suppressed, too long dormant to be retrieved. I want to address this directly, not with reassurance that bypasses the fear, with the actual science. Your cells regenerate, not metaphorically, literally. The cells of your skin are replaced approximately every 2 to 4 weeks at the surface. The deeper layers of your skin regenerate over months. Your mitochondria are replaced in a process called mitophagy, the body's system for clearing damaged mitochondria and generating new ones, on a time scale of days to weeks. Your red blood cells are replaced every 3 to 4 months. The cells lining your gut are replaced every few days. Your body is not a static structure that accumulates damage over time without recourse. It is a dynamic, constantly regenerating system that is always making new cells. And every new cell that is made in response to the signal it receives. Every new fibroblast that is generated to replace an old one is shaped by the electromagnetic environment it is born into. Every new mitochondrion that is created receives the current signal of your field and calibrates its function accordingly. Your biology is not locked into the past. It is responding to the present, to the signal you are broadcasting right now. This means that the return to the original code is not a journey of years. It is not a slow, incremental process of undoing decades of damage, cell by cell. It is a shift in signal that propagates through a constantly regenerating system. The moment your field shifts to coherence, the new cells being generated begin to receive a different signal. The mitochondria being created begin to calibrate to a different electromagnetic environment. The regenerative processes that were suppressed begin to activate. The original code begins to express. You are not too late. There is no too late in a system that is always generating new cells. There is only the current signal. And the current signal is something you can change. Right now, in this body, at this age, with this history. The original code does not have an expiration date. The frequency encoded in your DNA the frequency of your highest biological expression, is as accessible today as it was decades ago. It has been waiting. It has been patient. And it is ready. Here is what I want you to understand about the people who seem to defy aging, who at 60 look and radiate the vitality of someone decades younger, who at 70 have an aliveness in their eyes and a quality of presence that makes you forget to calculate their age. These people are not genetic anomalies. They are not the beneficiaries of exceptional circumstances. They are people whose fields are coherent. People who, whether consciously or through the grace of a life that kept them in alignment with their own frequency, have maintained the broadcast of their original code. Their cells are receiving the signal. Their mitochondria are functioning at high efficiency. Their telomerase is active. Their fibroblasts are producing collagen at a rate that matches a younger biological age, not because they found the right serum, because they never fully lost the right signal. And for those of us who did lose the signal, who spent years or decades broadcasting the survival frequency, who accumulated the interference of chronic stress and emotional suppression and habitual dimming, the path back is not as long as it seems. Because the signal can change quickly, because the body responds quickly, because the original code is not buried under decades of damage. It is covered by a pattern of interference that dissolves in the presence of a coherent field. You are that coherent field. You are the source of your own original signal. And you are activating it right now. Let us talk about the visible signs of this activation, because I want to be specific. I want to give you a map of what to expect as your field returns to coherence and your original code comes back online, so that when you begin to see these changes, you recognize them for what they are. Not luck, not the effect of something external. The visible expression of your field at full radiance. The first sign is in the eyes. Always the eyes first. The eyes are the most energetically transparent part of the body, the place where the light of your field shows most directly. When your aura is at full coherence, there is a quality of aliveness in your eyes that people notice before they notice anything else. A brightness, a presence, a sense that there is someone fully home behind them. This is not a cosmetic change. It is the visible expression of a nervous system that has shifted from survival mode to radiance mode. It happens quickly, often within days of beginning a consistent coherence practice. The second sign is in the texture and luminosity of your skin. not the absence of lines or the presence of specific features, the quality of the light your skin reflects. Skin that is receiving the coherent signal of a high-frequency field has a quality of inner luminosity, a glow that comes from healthy mitochondrial function, adequate collagen production, and good circulation. It looks alive. It looks fed from the inside. This change takes longer than the eyes, weeks rather than days, but it is unmistakable when it arrives. The third sign is in your presence, the way you occupy space, the quality of energy you bring into a room. When your field is at full coherence, people respond to you differently. Not because you are performing differently, not because you are trying harder, but because your field is broadcasting at a frequency that activates coherence in the fields around you. People feel better in your presence. They feel calmer, more alive, more themselves. This is not charisma in the conventional sense. This is field coherence. And it is something that other people feel before they can articulate it. The fourth sign is in your relationship to time. People who are broadcasting at full coherence often report that they feel less urgency, less pressure, less of the grinding quality of time that characterizes survival mode. Not because their circumstances have changed, because the nervous system is no longer in chronic activation, because the field is no longer broadcasting the frequency of scarcity and urgency, because the original code, which does not know urgency, which does not know scarcity, which knows only the abundance of a system operating at its highest expression, is active. The fifth sign is in what begins to reach you. The synchronicities, the unexpected alignments, the sense that life is cooperating with you in ways it was not before. This is not mystical. This is quantum resonance. Your coherent field is activating resonant patterns in the quantum field around you. What reaches you changes because what you are broadcasting has changed. These are the signs of the return to the original code. Not dramatic, sudden transformation. A progressive, unmistakable shift in the quality of your light, visible in your eyes, in your skin, in your presence, in the texture of your daily experience, in the quality of what assembles around you. And they are available to you right now, in this body, with this field, because your field is already shifting. It has been shifting since you began this transmission. The coherence you have activated in these practices is already broadcasting to your cells. The original code is already receiving the signal to come back online. You are already becoming. Now let me speak to the community of conscious radiators, the people who are on this path with you. Because your field does not exist in isolation, your aura is not a private, sealed system that operates independently of the fields around it. It is in constant communication with the fields of the people in your life, the people in your community, the people who are on this same path of conscious radiance. When two coherent fields come into proximity, they amplify each other. This is a principle of resonance. When two oscillators of similar frequency interact, they reinforce each other's coherence. The combined field is more coherent, more powerful, more capable of activating resonant patterns in the quantum field than either field alone. This is why community matters in the context of conscious radiance. Not as social support, though that matters too, as quantum amplification. When you are part of a community of people who are consciously cultivating the coherence of their fields, who are actively broadcasting the frequency of their original light, your field is being amplified by their fields, and theirs are being amplified by yours. You are not alone in this activation. You are part of a field of conscious radiators whose combined coherence is creating a resonance pattern in the quantum field that makes the return to the original code easier for everyone in it. The more of you who activate, the stronger the resonance. The stronger the resonance, the more accessible the activation becomes for everyone who is drawn to this frequency. This is why the question we want to sit with together is this: what is the first thing you notice when your field shifts to coherence? What is the first sign in your body, in your eyes, in your skin, in your energy, in the quality of what reaches you, that tells you your original code is activating? Leave that in the comments. Your experience is not just personal. It is a contribution to the collective field of everyone here. Your specific, embodied account of this return is living proof of what becomes possible when a field remembers its own light. Now let us go to the deepest layer of what we are exploring today. Because everything we have discussed, the quantum biology of your aura, the mechanism by which your heart field broadcasts to your cells, the epigenetic reality of the original code, the coherence practices that activate regeneration. All of this is pointing towards something more fundamental than any of its parts. Something that, once understood, changes not just how you relate to your body, but how you relate to your entire existence. You are not aging. You are oscillating. This is the deepest truth of quantum biology applied to the personal energy field. You are not a body that ages in one direction on a linear timeline. You are a quantum system, a field of energy and information that oscillates between states of coherence and incoherence, activation and suppression, radiance and dimming. And the direction of your oscillation, whether you are moving toward greater coherence or away from it, is determined by the signal you are broadcasting. Aging, as we conventionally understand it, the progressive deterioration of biological function over time, is not the inevitable trajectory of a living system. It is the trajectory of a living system that is oscillating toward increasing incoherence. A system whose signal is moving away from the original frequency. A system whose field is becoming progressively more fragmented, more suppressed, more distant from its ground state. But oscillation goes both ways. A system that has been moving toward incoherence can begin moving back toward coherence. A field that has been dimming can begin brightening. A signal that has been fragmenting can begin organizing. And when it does, the biological processes that were associated with the incoherent direction, the aging processes, the degenerative processes, the processes of cellular decline, begin to reverse. Not completely, not in a way that violates the physics of time, but measurably, significantly, in ways that are visible in the eyes, in the skin, in the energy, in the quality of presence, in ways that make people ask what you have changed, in ways that make you look and feel and radiate in a manner that does not match the number on your birth certificate. This is not anti-aging. This is something more interesting. This is coherence recovery. This is the return of a quantum system to its ground state. This is what happens when you stop oscillating toward incoherence and begin oscillating back toward your original frequency. And the instrument of this return is your aura. Your conscious, deliberately cultivated, fully activated personal energy field. The coherent electromagnetic broadcast of your heart. The original light that has been waiting, patiently, faithfully, without judgment, for you to come back to it. You are not becoming young again, in the sense of returning to a past state. You are becoming coherent again, returning to the frequency that is your biological ground state, the frequency at which your cells were designed to operate, at which your skin was designed to regenerate, at which your entire biological system was designed to function. That frequency is not in the past. It is in you, right now, in every atom of your body, in the original code encoded in your DNA, in the ember of your original light that has never gone out. You are not becoming young again. You are becoming yourself again. And in this context, those two things are the same. Let us do the final practice, the integration practice, the one that anchors everything we have explored today into your field as a living, active, ongoing broadcast. Not a one-time activation, but a new default frequency. A new baseline for your field. A new signal that your cells will receive not just in this moment, but in every moment going forward. Come to stillness. Breath. Hand on heart. Begin with gratitude, not performed gratitude, real gratitude for the fact that your field exists, for the fact that your heart has been broadcasting every moment of your life faithfully, without pause, even when you were not paying attention, for the fact that your original code is still there, still encoded in you, still waiting, still ready, for the fact that your body is a regenerating system that is always making new cells that can receive a new signal, for the fact that you are here in this moment, conscious of your own light for perhaps the first time in a long time. Let that gratitude be a physical sensation. Let it be warmth in your chest. Let it be expansion. Let it be the feeling of a field that is beginning to remember its own power. Now, from that place of warmth and gratitude, I want you to make a declaration. Not a wish, not a hope. A declaration, a statement of what is already true, already active, already happening in your field. Speak it internally with the full weight of your intention and the full coherence of your heart. My original code is active. My field is coherent. My light is on. My skin is remembering. My cells are regenerating. My biology is returning to its ground state. I am broadcasting the frequency of my highest expression. I am radiating my original light. I am becoming myself again. Say it again. Feel each phrase land in your body. Feel your field respond to the truth of it. Feel the warmth expand. Feel the light in your chest brighten. Feel the original code receiving the signal it has been waiting for. My original code is active. My field is coherent. My light is on. Take 3 deep breaths. With each exhale, let go of one more layer of the survival signal, one more habit of dimming, one more pattern of broadcasting less than you are. With each inhale, let in more of the original frequency, more coherence, more radiance, more of the light that has always been yours. On the last breath, let your field expand, not just to the edge of your skin, not just to the edge of the measurable electromagnetic field of your heart. Let it expand as far as it wants to go. Let it reach the space around you. Let it reach the quantum field. Let it broadcast the signal of your original code to everything that can receive it. This is your aura at full radiance. This is your light fully on. This is the signal that changes what reaches you, what assembles around you, what becomes possible in your life. This is you, the actual you, the one who has been here all along, waiting beneath the layers of suppression and dimming and survival, faithful and patient and luminous. Welcome home. As you carry this forward, as you move through your day, your week, your life with this activation alive in your field, there are a few principles to hold. Not rules, principles. The difference is that rules are imposed from outside, while principles are recognized from inside. These are truths about how your field works that, once understood, become self-reinforcing. Once you see them clearly, you naturally align with them, not because you have to, but because you can see the mechanics of what happens when you do. The first principle, coherence, is your natural state. You do not build coherence. You return to it. Every time you practice, every time you bring your attention to your heart field and activate the warmth of genuine positive feeling, you are not creating something new. You are removing the interference that was covering what was always there. The more you practice, the less interference there is. The less interference there is, the more naturally your field rests in coherence. The more naturally your field rests in coherence, the more your biology receives the signal of your original code. This is a self-reinforcing cycle. Once it begins, it builds on itself. The second principle, your field broadcasts before you speak. Before you walk into a room, before you say a word, before you make a decision or take an action, your field is already broadcasting. The people around you are already receiving your signal. The quantum field is already responding to your frequency. This means that the most powerful thing you can do in any situation, any relationship, any opportunity, any challenge, is to bring your field into coherence first. Before the conversation, before the meeting, before the difficult moment. A coherent field changes the conditions of every situation it enters, not by force, by resonance. The third principle: what you radiate, you receive. Not as a moral principle, as a quantum mechanical one. The patterns you activate in the quantum field with your coherent broadcast are the patterns that become accessible to you. The frequency you maintain is the frequency that reality assembles around. This means that every moment you spend in coherence, every moment you are consciously radiating your original light, you are not just doing something good for your biology. You are reshaping the quantum field around you. You are changing what can reach you. You are assembling a different reality. The fourth principle, the original code, is always available. There is no state so degraded, no field so fragmented, no pattern of incoherence so entrenched that the original code cannot be accessed. Because the original code is not something you accumulated or achieved. It is something you were born with. It is encoded in you at the quantum level. It is the ground state of your biological system. And ground states are always accessible. Always. No matter how far the system has oscillated from them, the ground state is always there. Always ready to receive the system back. Always ready to express itself the moment the interference clears. You are always one coherent breath away from your original frequency. Always one moment of genuine warmth away from the signal that activates your body's regenerative intelligence. Always one conscious choice to stop dimming away from the full radiance of your original light. The fifth principle: your light is not for you alone. When your field is at full coherence, when your aura is radiating your original frequency, you do not just benefit yourself. You benefit everyone your field touches. The people in your home, the people you pass on the street, the people who are in the same quantum field as you, even if they never meet you physically. A coherent field activates coherence in the fields around it. Your radiance is contagious in the most beautiful sense of that word. Your light, fully on, gives other lights permission to be fully on. This is the deeper purpose of the return to the original code. Not just personal regeneration, though that is real and beautiful and worth pursuing for its own sake. The amplification of the collective field, the contribution of your full coherence to a world that desperately needs more coherent fields, broadcasting the frequency of vitality, aliveness, and original code radiance. You are not just healing yourself. You are adding your light to a field that needs it. Now let us close this transmission with something that is not a conclusion, but a beginning. Because everything we have explored today is not information to be stored and occasionally referenced. It is a living activation that is meant to change the baseline frequency of your field, to shift the default setting of your aura from the survival signal to the original code signal, permanently and progressively. Your skin is remembering. Right now, as you carry the coherence of this transmission in your field, the cells of your skin are receiving a different signal than they were receiving before you began. The mitochondria in those cells are responding. The fibroblasts are beginning to shift. The regenerative processes that were on standby are beginning to activate. This is not something you have to believe. It is something that is happening in your biology, measurably, because you shifted your field. Your aura is active. Your light is conscious. Your signal is clear, not as aspirations, as current facts, as the reality of your field right now, in this moment, having been activated by the coherence practices in this transmission. Your original code is not a memory of youth. It is the living frequency of your highest biological expression, encoded in every cell of your body, available in every moment, activated by the coherent broadcast of your heart field. And it is coming back online. Not someday. Now. You are becoming young again. Not in the sense of returning to a past moment, but in the sense of returning to the frequency that is your biological ground state. The frequency of maximum coherence, maximum vitality, maximum regenerative capacity, the frequency at which your cells were designed to operate, at which your skin was designed to glow, at which your entire being was designed to radiate. You are not becoming someone different. You are becoming yourself again. The self that was always there, beneath the layers of survival and suppression and unconscious dimming. The self whose light has never gone out. The self whose original code has been waiting with extraordinary patience, with extraordinary faithfulness for exactly this moment, this breath, this activation. You are a radiant field of quantum energy. Your aura is the most powerful instrument you possess. Your heart is broadcasting to every cell in your body right now. And what it is broadcasting has changed. The signal is coherent. The original code is active. The biology is responding. You are glowing. You have always been glowing. Now you get to see it. shine. Not because you should, because that is what you are. Your light is on. It has always been on, and now, consciously, deliberately, with the full understanding of how your field works and what it is capable of, you are turning it up. Welcome to your original code. Welcome to your own light. Welcome to the version of you that reality has been waiting to assemble around. If this transmission found you at the right moment, return to it in the morning, stillness before the day begins, or in the quiet before sleep, when your field is most open and receptive. Those are the moments when this activation lands deepest. And if you know someone whose light needs reminding, share this with them. When you pass a transmission like this to another field, you are not just being generous. You are creating a ripple of radiance. Their awareness activates. Both fields strengthen through resonance. The collective luminosity grows. That is not a small thing. You are becoming. And what you are becoming is more radiant, more vital, more alive, more yourself than you have ever consciously been. Your aura knows. Your cells know. Your original code knows. And now, so do you. If this frequency is alive in you and you want to go even deeper, the video on how your aura has been completely reorganizing while you were not looking will take you to the next layer. Your field has already been shifting in ways you have not yet consciously mapped. And that transmission will show you exactly what has been happening and how to work with it deliberately.